Okay, guys, so in Matthew chapter 4, I'm going to begin tonight by reading from Matthew chapter 4, verse 1 and following. It says, the temptation of Jesus. Then Jesus was led by the Spirit into the desert to be tempted by the devil. He fasted for 40 days and 40 nights, and afterwards he was hungry. The tempter approached and said to him, "If you are the Son of God, command that these stones become loaves of bread." And he said in reply, "It is written, one does not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes forth from the mouth of God." Then the devil took him to the holy city and made him stand on the parapet of the temple, and said to him, "If you are the Son of God, throw yourself down, for it is written, He will command His angels concerning you, and with their hands they will support you, lest you dash your foot against a stone." Jesus answered him, "Again it is written, You shall not put the Lord your God to the test." Then the devil took him up to a very high mountain, and showed him all the kingdoms of the world in their magnificence. And he said to him, "All these I shall give to you, if you will prostrate yourself and worship me." At this, Jesus said to him, "Get away, Satan, it is written, The Lord your God shall you worship, and him alone shall you serve." Then the devil left him, and behold, angels came and ministered to him. The beginning of the Galilean ministry. When he heard that John had been arrested, he withdrew to Galilee. He left Nazareth and went to live in Capernaum, by the sea in the region of Zebulun and Naphtali, that what had been said through Isaiah the prophet might be fulfilled. Land of Zebulun and land of Naphtali, the way to the sea beyond the Jordan, Galilee of the Gentiles. The people who sit in darkness have seen a great light. On those dwelling in a land overshadowed by death, light has arisen. From that time on, Jesus began to preach and say, "Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand." As he was walking by the Sea of Galilee, he saw two brothers, Simon, who was called Peter, and his brother Andrew, casting a net into the sea. They were fishermen. He said to them, "Come after me, and I will make you fishers of men." At once they left their nets and followed them. He walked along from there and saw two other brothers, James the son of Zebedee and his brother John. They were in a boat with their father Zebedee, mending their nets, and he called them. And immediately they left their boat and their father and followed him. He went around all of Galilee, teaching in their synagogues, proclaiming the gospel of the kingdom, and curing every disease and illness among the people. His fame spread to all Assyria, and they brought to him all who were sick with various diseases and racked with pain, those who were possessed, lunatics, and paralytics, and he cured them. And great crowds followed from Galilee and Decapolis, Jerusalem and Judea, and from beyond the Jordan followed him. What we just read was Matthew chapter 4, verse 1, and the last teaching that we went over was Matthew chapter 1, chapter 2, and chapter 3. This Matthew chapter 4 is a real change, because the very beginning we start reading about how Jesus Christ was tempted into the desert. How many of you guys have gone over this Matthew chapter 4 before? How many of you guys are able to explain was tested by the devil. And what happened? He prevailed against the evil one, okay? So that's a mind opener for each and every one of us. Because every single day, we too are being tempted by the evil one. We too are being enticed, or being lured. No? And a lot of times in our lives, we say, well, I can't handle it. You know, I'm just a man. I'm just a sinner. I'm just an individual who can't handle the temptations of the evil one, or the vices, or these my mouth, I can say I'm only going to serve one master, but in my works and in my deeds, I know that I'm going to have those short followings. No? So it's just something for all of us to really stop and reflect on. Now, I'm going to ask you to go with me 2 chapters forward in Matthew chapter 6. Johnny always likes